Okay, I'm back. Starting a little bit earlier than scheduled. Already seeing some chatter in YouTube chat. Some discussion about pizza, which is kind of making me hungry. I'm planning to eat after the stream. Didn't really eat much beforehand. Have some water though. So this is going to be somewhat of a special announcement stream. And I guess I can go ahead and announce. Let me first share the message in chat. It's already pinned in Twitch chat. YouTube chat. It's also now pinned. But this is actually the second year in a row I'm doing the same promotion and partnership with ChessMood.com. If you don't know them, they are a chess training website, chess learning website. They have hundreds of hours of courses, and they're unlocking everything for free through my link for the entire month of June. No payment info is required. It's really just a gift to the audience. All you need is an email to sign up. So I imagine a lot of people are already familiar with ChessMood and the website, but if you want free access, then click the links in chat. And yeah, I hope it brings people value. I'll probably be doing some content around ChessMood this coming June. Maybe also some collaborations with some of the people who run ChessMood, some strong grandmasters. So, no, I'm not having a kid, as far as I know. That's not the special announcement. Sorry to maybe disappoint some people. But, yeah, should be a fun month. It's still May 31st for me. June begins in just over 2 hours, at least in US Central Time, 9:53 p.m. I have this tournament open. I think I'm going to just join it. Hourly Rapid Arena. Slightly late joining it. Thank you to Dead Fracture. Happy 7 months. How many people are already in June? Do let me know where you're watching from. Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you too. Creased. Also, Duke Snyder, welcome back.
Happy June, my glorious chess king. Crown emoji.
Oh yes. Okay, let's berserk. Let's play the Englund Gambit. There is a comment on my most recent YouTube video to play this. I had to look it up. Someone called it the Charlie variation, but I think it's called the Charlick hyphen something. Maybe it has a couple names. It is a gambit. I'm down a pawn. I'm kind of showing my opponent no respect here, both berserking and gambiting, but hopefully we'll have a fun start to the stream. Pawn to b3. Let's play bishop g4. Develop actively. The Hartlaub-Charlick, apparently, according to Andrew in YouTube chat. Okay, I'm already setting up some potential tactics. The main threat is probably bishop e5. Bishop b4 would attack the king and queen, but then there's bishop d2. So this looks pretty good. Attacking the rook and the queen. These pawn moves didn't really help white. Life is pretty good now. It's going to be very hard to make a running for like top. I mean, maybe top 5 is doable. The top place is going to be hard to catch. 34 points. Only an hour left. Any chance a Jerome Gambit will grace our presence this evening? I don't know. I can't make any promises. But I had a nice 11 move win in that game. Yeah, we can go into... Actually, let's just focus. Berserking, playing e4, have a Scandinavian. Queen e5 is a playable line. There's a Grandmaster, Alexander Shimanov, that sometimes likes to play this line. But usually black should follow up with bishop g4. I think this is already looking nice for white. I mean, there's d5 right away. Might as well. Attacking the knight. Do I need to defend the pawn? Take. I think I can safely... Actually confusing myself. Bishop e5. There's c6. Let's play bishop c4. But then bishop... Okay, bishop f5, I have bishop b3. Or even knight d4. Oh, hey, it's Emberg. Still May in... Oh, in Massachusetts. Let's castle. I might end up sacking c2. Okay, bishop d2 actually looks nice. Align with a queen. Will there be an Italian/Cambridge Springs? Oh, on ChessMood. I'm thinking about the ChessMood repertoires. ChessMood has an advanced repertoire and a more like easy to learn amateur repertoire for white and black. I don't think those openings are covered in either repertoire. But they have very extensive openings around 1e4 for white. So it's not a full Italian, but it's Scotch and a lot of e4 sidelines too. Okay, queen. Rook d1 attacking the queen, but then queen c2. I'm going to play rook ft1, because then if queen c2, then both rooks can find some happiness. That feels really close to being really good. I'm down a pawn here, so I need to prove something. A lot of focus on d5. If I take... I think taking makes sense, actually. Because if anything takes a knight, I take the rook and then win b7. If takes first on d1, then I'm ready to pile up on the d file. Or maybe just win back a pawn. Okay, let's start with queen h3. f5 is basically forced. Now I'll take f7, threatening bishop e6 now. And then win another pawn. So basically going from being down a pawn to being up a pawn. Have to be a little bit careful about this and this. But now life is good. If rooks are traded, then it's actually probably closer to a draw, but with rooks on the board, there's very good chances to win. Maybe I should have started with rook e1. Control the file. Bishop c5, I have rook e2. Okay. Yeah, generally when it's opposite color bishops, you want your pawns on the same color as your opponent's bishop. Mainly for two reasons. To restrict the opponent's bishop, but also to better harmonize with my own bishop. I might go for this idea, h4, h5. Trying to weaken these pawns. Oh, I see the message from Fork the King in Twitch chat. First time here on Twitch, and I watched your Stafford Gambit video years ago. Let's play this. It opened my eyes to how fun chess can be. I'm now approaching 2,300. Oh, nice. So I just wanted to say thank you. That's a kind message. Very nice to hear. Was reaching 2,300 all thanks to the Stafford. Probably have to incorporate some other openings too. Okay, so I'm up 2 pawns. All my pawns are separated. I want to win the final black pawn. Not gonna happen. I'll just focus on pushing pawns. Yo, it's ChessWeeb. How's it going? The chess never stops. Oh, now do we trade? I mean... I'll play this first. Yeah, this should be very winning. Bring my king in. Oh, it's not super obvious though. Opponent's offering a draw. I'll decide later. Let's make sure the king can't come to the corner. Yeah, this should just be winning, because eventually what happens? Black was maybe had chances to make a fortress by putting the king here and bishop here. But now the pawn cuts off the bishop. And h7 will come. It's not stalemate. I'm trying to be efficient. Okay, bishop d7, checkmate. Okay. Pleasant game. Yeah, this is rarely seen at the top level, but it's a pet line of some GMs. Bishop g4 is the main line, and then d4, and then some trade happens. But, okay, we keep it going. Again, I late joined about an hour late, so it's going to be hard to catch this person, but I'll try and keep the winning streak alive. Again, if you're just tuning in, The special announcement is I'm partnering with ChessMood.com. You can go to chessmood.com/Rosen, and they're unlocking all their courses completely for free for the month of June. All you need is an email to get access. More information and the links are pinned in Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Someone says you removed verified accounts for chat. I don't know what that refers to. I don't think I changed any settings recently. But welcome to chat. Okay, it's Stafford Gambit time. Or not. Yeah, Queen E2 is not the most harmonious move with White's development. Have something stuck in my throat. Oh no. Wow. Creative play. White's inventing a new opening. I'm not sure if these moves combine well together. But maybe for a brief moment I won't be able to castle. I'll play d6. Interesting. So now if I castle, there's takes, and then oh no, my rook. But maybe I can allow it. If takes, I'll play knight g4, hitting f2. Okay, here I'll play rook e8. Now I'm going to win this pawn. Ooh. Yeah, let's just keep taking pawns. Bishop f5. Likely to come very soon. White's not recapturing the pawn, so let's keep consuming. I'm up 3 pawns now. Last 3 moves were captures of pawns. Now threatening the bishop. Eric, have you played chess in the Balkans? I don't think so. Yeah, some people are trying to fabricate what the announcement actually is. But hopefully most people have received the truth. All right, bishop g4, looking good. So I'm up a bishop and 3 pawns. Maybe knight e5 coming. Oh, maybe some Anastasia's mate. We're not too far away from it. If f3, actually f3 could lead to multiple different mating patterns. If f3, I play d3, and then I threaten knight g3 checkmate. The pin, the bishop controlling g1. There's also the idea of playing rook e6, and then sacking the queen, and then eventually rook h6 checkmate. White plays f3, so which mate do I want to go for? Play d3. Because I attack the queen and I threaten mate in one. Okay. There we go. That was a pleasant finish. White did not take a single thing this game. I won the game without conceding anything. So I'll have all my pieces. Okay. Thank you, Hijilp. That doesn't really roll off the tongue. Who says, congratulations with the GM title. You are still you, but a GM. I don't think you're fully aware of what's reality, but thank you for the bits. I kind of wish that was true. Maybe someday I'll work towards getting the GM title. All right, let's keep berserking. Life is going well so far. Okay, I'll play a ChessMood opening. A Scotch for white. Okay, we'll play. And there's a Scotch Gambit. Oh, there's this. Knight c3. And there's a couple options here. There's bishop e2 or knight b5. I think they're very similar though. I think ChessMood recommends knight b5 first. Yeah, it's a funny line. King d8. It's probably the best move for black. So basically, I do lose a pawn. Lost my center pawn. But black has given away any castling rights. I'm actually not sure if I should take with pawn or knight. Probably knight. Keeping initiative, attacking the queen. Queen d5. I want to set up bishop g5. Let's play bishop f3. Yeah, this is looking like a very fun position. So I have the bishop pair. Center's relatively open. Have the two center files to use. Maybe I could have played this. So hit f7 and threaten bishop g5. Okay, I'll control the file. d6 is maybe coming. Thinking g3. Hitting the queen. Also preparing bishop to f4. Any chance we can see you and Yasser versus Anna and her mom for the most calm/wholesome chess ever? That would be a cool collaboration. Anna and her mom have to visit St. Louis, and then maybe it can happen. Okay, queen e2. Pinning the knight, creating the battery. Also just getting ready to attack the queen another time. Maybe there's a potential to play bishop f4 and then take and then fork. Yeah, in such positions, like it's so easy for black to fall victim to different types of tactics. The queen and king in the center. So d6. And black is kind of holding on. play bishop e3. Let's see where the queen wants to go. If queen e5, I probably play queen d2. Maybe even queen d3. There's knight e4. I do have to keep up the pace. They'll still go for this. Bishop g5 eventually. Knight d5 might also be in the air. And there's, feels like every minute there's people coming in asking, what is the announcement? Again, check out the pinned comments in Twitch and YouTube chat. If you want free access to ChessMood, the link is chessmood.com/Rosen. Oh, my bishop is hanging. What did I do? Wow. My opponent missed it once. Will they miss it again? Uh-oh. Oh, that's really bad because my light squares too are so vulnerable. I should have just retreated. Opponent might be looking to fix their king though. Please don't see the whole board. Yeah, this is actually really bad. There's so much suspense. Like my opponent taking time here. I can't handle it. I should just walk away so I don't give any signs. Or I should just flip the board. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, my pieces. Refresh. Okay. Have to create some distraction so my opponent doesn't see. This is one small hidden Easter egg in Lichess. Wow, opponent misses a free bishop. Okay. Now I have to be more grateful for what I have. Because in a different universe, I would be without this bishop. To treat it with more respect. Still down a bit of time. Still down a pawn. But sometimes when life presents struggles, you should still be grateful. And still look to make things better. There's a question, how do I download videos on ChessMood? You can't download videos as far as I know, but you can watch them as long as you have an internet connection. And there is a ton of content between the opening courses and then courses on tactics, strategy, endgames, like most relevant topics to improving a chess. All right, let's play bishop f4. Being a little bit more careful. There might be some plan of playing knight b5 and sacking. Although then a6. Okay, let's be aggressive. b4. If takes, then maybe I take first, or maybe just rook b1 first. Okay, b5. I'm actually kind of happy that black didn't take the pawn. Because the pawns will storm. And knights are kind of superfluous. I don't think I mind the trade. Like take and then take. There's some prospects of 97. Maybe I can set it up with bishop h3, take, and then the fork. Oh, hey, it's Callous Jason. The $10 super chat. We got an oh no from Eric. It's already an amazing stream. Yeah, thankfully my opponent did not punish me for blundering. 2 moves in a row as well. Already one slightly flipped chessboard. Thank you, not advanced. First time prime. Okay. Going for the tactics. So
Happy
if takes...
Cinco de Mayo.
Mayo. If takes a knight, it's a double attack. And if not, I'm ready to take and then fork. So king d7. I'm looking through the forcing lines. I think this actually makes sense to take. And then I'll get a rook to the 7th and just clean up. Not quite mating, but winning c7, then f7, and then probably g7 as well. Thank you, Pump Up the Jamie. Thank you, Scobbin Dobbins. I don't think I actually celebrated Cinco de Mayo. Also, okay, that was a pleasant game. Yeah, I did I did kind of mess up a bit. Wait, what's the best move here? Bishop? Oh, queen d5. Wow. I wonder if ChessMood covers this. Okay. I want to try a new feature. Or one of the new features on ChessMood.
Hi, Eric. I just heard that comedian Nathan Fielder has a new show about airplanes.
Oh, you just heard. Also, welcome back, Sonia. I watched the whole show. It was really well done. The rehearsal season 2. Highly recommended. It's a little bit strange, but also fascinating. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to try something that I was gonna show later, but I'm kind of curious to try it now. So within ChessMood, there is something called FixMood, which basically takes your games from Lichess or chess.com and if I can filter it properly, let's click show games. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load. I just want to see if it makes a comment about the game I just played. Oh, it actually doesn't. So basically this feature, it checks the ChessMood repertoire and says where you deviate or where you maybe played the wrong move in the opening. But maybe the Scotch game was was fine, what I just played. So, okay, I'll probably talk more about the feature later. Let's keep it going. Good start to the tournament. 31 minutes left. 14th place. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but the way I discovered Nathan Fielder was probably 5 years ago. Someone compared me to him in a random YouTube comment. And then I started watching the show Nathan For You. And then I recently was watching The Rehearsal. Very different style of comedy. Anyway, okay, playing Your Father 84. Is it Stafford Gambit time? Oh, there's a question from Ross. Are we doing tricks and traps today? Tricks and traps happen every day. Opponent wants to draw. Maybe I'll trick my opponent by not declining or accepting. I'll just wait. Try and drain as much of their time. Okay. So we're not getting a one move drawn game. Opponent might be going for this stuff to try and trap my bishop. Yeah, we actually have a kind of standard Italian. A4 is very trendy these days at the GM level. Play bishop g4. I do want to play a bit more aggressively if possible. It might be hard to accomplish though. The nice thing about having double pawns is the D file is half open. White has no half open files to work with because they still have all 8 pawns on their original files. I'm delaying castling because there is a possibility of pawn storming and keeping my rook on the king side. Like maybe this and this. There's a question, why not queen d7? Yeah, d3 is still like pretty defendable. And queen might have more purpose coming to the king side. Wow, knight g1. Yo, it's Pump Up the Jamie getting merch.
Bad news, I got a job and can't catch as many streams. Good news, I have money to buy merch.
Oh yes. That was an emotional roller coaster of a message. Well, congratulations on the new job. Good to have some employment. Yeah, I think I'm committing to keeping my rook on the king side. There might be ideas of h4 and then bringing the knight to g3 and doing some smother h-file action. What's your day job? Day job is playing and streaming chess and making chess videos. The same as my night job. Alright, let's go for the kill. It's not completely winning. I mean, queen could defend if white finds a knight move, or the rook move. If I play this, there's knight e2. So I'll play rook h6. Getting ready to lift. F7's attacked. I could defend or I can checkmate. Okay. Yeah, white got in a slightly passive position. How good is this position, though? White's maybe still almost holding, but yeah, it's not easy. So top 10. It's not impossible to win the tournament. 25 minutes left. A lot of quick wins. I would need to play like at least 4 more games minimum. Like 4 more berserking games. This player is on a losing streak. If I can like get to play this player in berserk, then maybe I have some chances. Oh, thank you, Lul Bryce. Happy 10 months. I'm at the mercy of the pairing system. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we have a blitz game. That counts for rapid rating. Let's play the ChessMood Rapporteur. Knight c3 Sicilian. Queen c7. Can't recall studying this. Oops, that was a mouse slip. I meant to play f4. I'll just play a delayed version. One tempo, it's not the end of the world. Probably go for some kingside attack. And there's 95. Put the queen on g3. Maybe eventually h3. There's e5. f5. Let's go for f5. Connect 4. Opening the bishop. Oh, there's maybe rook g8 coming. Yeah, I do have to be careful. Oh, and black's gonna try and attack me. Have to be very careful. Do I have 95? Yeah, 95 might be the way to go. Attack the queen and the pawn. The issue is, this is not really a threat because rook g8. Like if the queen just moves over, I probably have to defend. Although I guess I could... I don't know. Bishop g5. Maybe just rook f2. Try and block the diagonal too. Yeah, this does look a little bit questionable, but it's kind of what I signed up for. So f7's still undefended. Never mind, but I have bishop h6 now. Yeah, this should now be okay, I think. If I hit the rook, I should win this. Could still get very tricky. I'm actually realizing it might not be good to take here because there's this. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm better off doing something else. Take, although... Okay, I'm gonna go for this. There's a funny line, knight g4 and then takes.
Don't stop being awesome.
Oh, thank you, Pack Shipman. You don't stop as well. Happy 51. So I take... Yeah, taking should be fine. This move. And g2's defended enough times. e6 is now attacked. Yeah, black is going on some counterattack. Maybe just this. If I get the chance, I probably want to play knight e4. If takes, I can take with knight. Wow. Really not sure what's happening here. This knight is almost trapped, but almost also doing things. Still defending the bishop. Ooh. Okay, this is nice. It's a triple fork. It's also a pork because the knight's pinned. Yeah, it looks really nice. Knight f2. I just want to simplify. Knight f2 is it's an attack on g4, but it's also discovery on the e-file. The retreating attacking move. Retreats in one direction, but attacks in multiple directions. If I take king d8... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Threatening this. Is this a threat though? Bishop c8. I don't have queen b6 because black's queen. Just keep attacking the queen. Okay, first place boosted their score. There. Still not seeing it. Maybe c4. Okay, now check and check. Is it mate? Still not quite mate. Check. Actually, let's just play this. We'll win the queen. Okay, am I gonna win on time? Looks like it. Okay, no time to waste though. I'm in 6th place. Berserked and won every game. Yeah, it still requires... It would require 3 more games to tie 1st place. That's probably a little bit too much. So I think top 5 is like a reasonable goal. Again, I'm kind of hoping to play this player, but they're in the midst of a game. Okay, berserking. Oh, playing your father again. So we had the game previously. Let's play Scotch. Okay, this is full ChessMood repertoire. Okay, queen e2. One of the goals is to castle queenside. There's also ideas of pawn storming. I think bishop g5 is usually considered quite nice for white. And even knight d5 immediately. Not holding back. Yeah, black is probably going to have to suffer with damage structure. Like, there's no way to defend f6. A bishop d4 could probably just take. Now the question is how to continue attacking. Probably rook d3 to g3. It's also thinking like queen over to g3, but then king h8, rook g8. Okay, black wants to play queen f6. So I'm setting this up. Not super easy for black to stop. Wow. I'd probably just take that. And then, I mean, still ideas of rook g3 and attacking. Bishop g5. Like, I'm not only trying to win this game, but I'm trying to win quickly. Sometimes it can backfire. Like f2 is hanging. Not quite what I want. But now the f-file's open. So maybe like bishop e5 and rook f1. Yeah, I didn't play like queen h5 because there's queen e1. Okay, let's develop. This could get extra spicy. There. Oh, there's such a nice line. Rook e8, rook f1, take bishop takes, rook e1 looks like it wins the queen, but then they have bishop h6, forcing king e7, then I take the rook. And rook f1 is pretty lethal. Attack on the f-file. Okay, I might win this game on time. Is there bishop e3? Then maybe I take with rook. Rook takes and then rook f1, and there's still some skewer action. Okay, that I didn't really calculate. I'll play this. I don't really want to trade queens, but I'm threatening mate in one. It's not easy to defend. Like, any f-pawn move, it's still mate. To control this. Yeah, that's decent. Pin from behind. Okay, I think at this point I just want to win on time. Okay, that's free material. Okay. I have this hope of still winning the tournament. I need to win super quickly. Stafford Gambit time. And there's a chance this game won't count for the tournament though, depending how quickly my opponent plays. Okay, but it's a Stafford declined. Let's be aggressive. F5 may have been the better move there. The bishop d2, I take. Okay. take. I feel like it should be good, but how? Take. And this does look pretty good. I'm up 2 pawns now. Takes g2, I'm still up a pawn. c5. Queen here is interesting. Trying to set up these tactics. Ah, there's king f1. Okay, well now check. Okay, keep queens on the board. That's actually very key. Of this move. Okay, it's completely winning now. I just need to win this game and then win one more to potentially tie for first. This could still take work though. If white doesn't resign. I'm threatening this probably. Queen e2 is mate in 1, but white's not going to play that. Huh. There. I'm actually conceding the knight. Not the best technique. Let's go for this. Like this and this maybe. Okay, at this point I'll be happy if I win this game before the tournament ends. I'm winning more material now. So this I take. Okay. Pairings are not closed yet. I'm in second place after late joining about an hour into the tournament. Oh no, pairings are closed. Okay. That was a good run. It was a fun run. Well, I finished in second. This player is playing a game. I guess we'll wait for the tournament to finish. Thank you, Angus Judah, First time Prime. Appreciate that. Getting a challenge. I think I'll probably play one more tournament. I don't think this game will end in the next minute, but you never know. How many arenas have you won? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to check. Got 45 seconds left of the tournament. Hey, it's AKD. Welcome back. Happy 69 months at tier 3. Hope all is well. Let me check the other tournaments about to start. Ooh, Eastern Bullet. Another hourly rapid, hourly blitz. I could also just play people too. What do people want to see? Tell me in chat. We're reaching an inflection point. 11 p.m. is approaching. Thank you to Will0336, first time Prime. People are challenging me. Tournament's over. Got some confetti. Second place. Good job, Pro Fury, winning the tournament. Okay, let's see what people want. Blitz, Blitzer Rapid, Blitz. Should I play a tournament or should I play viewers? Or 960? I think I'll stick with normal chess for now. Rapid, Blitz, Crazy House. Bullet. Seems like Blitz or Rapid is preferred over Bullet. Okay, let's play the hourly Blitz Arena. 5-minute chess. Starts in 1 minute. If you want to play the tournament, links are now in chat. Only 25 people signed up. I'm gonna turn off my my thing. No longer taking challenges. I wasn't taking challenges in the first place, but I had to disable that. Decline, decline, decline. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a viewer challenge stream. It has been a little while. Why not simultaneous? Yeah, the issue with simuls is only a select number of people can play, and they're kind of hard to follow, like as a viewer. With the tournaments, people can play, people can watch. I think it's a bit more enjoyable for a broader audience.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1, 0.
Good luck to everyone. Playing Clockjock. No berserking. Let's play... I've never played this opponent before. Let's play e5 and Stafford Gambit. Usually if I've never played an opponent before, I do try the Stafford at least once against them. Just test their knowledge. There is some risk, obviously. This is objectively a bad position for black. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 Roni in YouTube chat enjoying the speed run. That's good to hear. Yeah, this is still prep, d4, queen h4, etc. Even if my opponent finds like all the best moves, it takes time. And that's one reason why the Stafford can still be justified, at least in no increment blitz chess. It's almost always I'll have the time advantage out of the opening. But white is playing the refutation line. Yeah, taking it's not the best move, but it is a safe move. F3 is not legal. So if takes, I have rook d1, which is maybe playable for white. White would get a lot of material for the queen. White's playing very well, reinforcing the center. I'm trying to exert as much pressure as possible. Also preventing white from castling queenside. There's a funny line I'm calculating. Castle, f5, e5, rook e5. Oh wait, that doesn't work at all. It's not so funny. There's still f5, e5, bishop e2, rook e1, f4. Also not really working though. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here. Maybe rook d6. Idea rook g6 and attack. Yeah, a little bit awkward. White's pawns are so nice. I'm only slightly jealous. Am I about to get a pawn cube? Take and take. I wouldn't mind that actually. This bishop's not doing much. I also don't mind this. Although, do I? Move first and calculate later. I have this move or this move. Should probably calculate. Okay. It's probably queen g5. If I play this, there's bishop g3. If I play this, I'm threatening mate and I should have time to save the rook. I have queen e3 here. It's kind of interesting. Nah, let's move back. Okay, so that worked out. I'm up a bishop for a pawn. That's my idea, h4. h4 actually wins material, I think. Unless there's that. Take, take, take. Not simple. Yeah, not so simple. First game of the tournament. Kind of going the distance. Getting kicked back. Holding on to extra bishop, though. Trying to open some lines. Now, the dream is to open a file. Queen h5. Okay, there's maybe the possibility of sacking, but maybe not. Queen g5. Queen g5. Maybe rook g5. Just trying to double up. If rook f2, I can take, and there's this pin again. Oh, but it's not so simple. If I take, there's queen f4. So I should probably take the rook first, and then clean up. I really want to do fancy things, but do I? Let's give a check.
In Rosen tea.
I have not had tea today. Actually, I had the iced tea earlier, so I guess I have had tea today. Welcome back to Carl32 King. Happy 2 years. It was taking more effort than I expected. Okay. A nice Stafford game. The opponent did handle the opening quite well, but kind of just blundered this this move, which looked good at first, but walked into the tactic. So, as the first game of the tournament, 14th place. The leader has 6 points. Playing CoolBlind. Okay. Playing the exchange Caro, which could transpose into a London. Very often the bishop comes here. I'm going to play something... I'm going to play knight f3. This is another ChessMood opening, allowing bishop g4. But there's a cool idea within this opening. It looks very normal middle game. But the cool idea is queen e1. And the plan is knight e5 and f4 in attack. I see people in Twitch and YouTube chat asking, what is the announcement? Again, if you missed it, there are pinned comments in both chats. I am partnering with ChessMood.com again to offer 1 month free access to all of their courses. Link to go to is chessmood.com/Rosen. And yeah, you can get 500 hours worth of video courses completely for free for the whole month of June. Only an email is required to sign up. No payment info required. It's a site I've partnered with in the past. I've also used myself, like when preparing for over-the-board tournaments last year. Scoured through their courses. Can I take and play this? Actually, queen h4 might just be stronger, though. And then just prepare the rook lift. Yeah, so when I refer to a ChessMood opening, I refer to an opening that's extensively covered on their site. And there are video lessons, I believe, covering this exact line. At least this queen e1 idea, and then the middle game plans. Black is probably best playing this, and if I take, then f takes. Just to keep the h-file blocked. Because there's a line, bishop g6 takes, and if h takes, which looks natural, then the rook lift is so deadly. Okay, I could take with knight. Let's take with bishop. Oh, there's a cute tactic. If rook e8, okay, I could play this, king f8, the king will run. But the cute tactic is rook e8, queen h8. Oh no, my queen, but then I fork, and then I fork again. This queen h8 move is actually a very typical motif stemming from this opening. I guess there is queen, no, queen e7 I take and win the knight. So maybe there's like takes queen e7. It's actually probably the best try. Yeah, okay, I'll trade queens, I'll win the knight. Yeah, sometimes middle game attacks end with checkmates, but sometimes they just end with winning material and then leading to a position where you have to win in the endgame. Yeah, plans to pile up on the pawn. Or just win the pawn. I see some discussion about shogi in Twitch chat. I tried learning shogi once, but then didn't really get too deep into it. I never got to the point where I could like confidently distinguish the pieces. There's a chess grandmaster, Yuri Shulman, who former coach of mine. He really got into shogi. Okay. Top 10. 2 games in, 20 minutes in. Yeah, these tournaments are not easy to win. It's important to keep a clean streak, but also like, win games quickly. Okay, London opening time. Oops, almost mouse slipped something there. So I'm playing this line, knight h5, f6. Going for the quick e5. Yeah, main idea is to try and exploit the square, which I guess I'll go for right away. Have a nice bishop. I think I'll just castle queenside. Play a few positional moves. Maybe storm on the king side. Happy to keep the bishop here. Still pretty hard for white to remove. Interesting. Take. And there's g4. Probably make the knight move back. Some idea of g3 now. g3, king f3. Trying it. I'm so close to mate, but not quite. Thinking rook h2, actually. The collinear move. Okay, let's defend the pawn, of course. I could sack on b4. Take. There's some fun lines. If knight moves, I skewer, and yeah. Now it's pretty good. Try and get in with the queen. Oh no, my queen. Oh yes, my queen. Okay. That was nice. Oh, king f2, rook h2 is mate, actually. Okay. Second place. A nice berserking win. Dam is, oh, now it's this person. Yeah, everyone above me has played 4 games. and slightly left out. There's a question from Ammo1X. Hey Eric, do you ever or have ever played poker before? Sometimes people compare it to chess. Yeah, I actually learned how to play poker before learning the rules of chess. I learned the rules of poker at age 4 or 5, I think. Okay, I think before. This is another ChessMood opening. Some deep prep here, which I don't know if I'll remember much of. I did stream poker once a couple years ago. I got a special invitation to one of these online World Series of Poker main event tournaments. Boat has invited me to do this like creator challenge. And I ended up doing pretty well. I ended up cashing in the main event. But that's like the only, I think that's the only poker tournament I've ever competed in. I've probably played a bit more cash games over the years. But I just kind of play casually and occasionally watch. If I take, there's A5. It's 93. The tournament I played, I got a free roll for the buy-in. The buy-in would have been like 5K, but I was invited as a streamer. Okay, so I win back the pawn. We have a pretty unique position here. I take just some weird development with these pieces. But maybe we'll reach some kind of normalcy. Still feels weird having the bishop on d3. I'm not sure if I want to trade bishops. Probably do. I did enjoy poker when I was like studying and playing it, but I didn't get like so much into it to keep pursuing it. I do enjoy chess more. I think I want to play positionally here. Queen e5. Oh, thank you, Arash Ahmadi from Oklahoma. I appreciate that. Yeah, do stay tuned for more speedrun content. Trying to get back in an uploading rhythm or recording episodes. F4, I guess. Give a path for the king. Maybe some b5 ideas. I should have played h5 first. That was a small miss because black has this move. But then maybe I take. But it's a very important principle to put your pawns on opposite color of the bishops. If I play this, there's d4. Maybe that's fine. Huh. Not sure. I don't think I have much of an edge. I'll play c3. Like bishop e4, maybe rook c5 first. The rooks are going to shift over. Target the pawn, kind of. Welcome to Michael Will. So happy to see a late night stream. Haven't done too many late night streams in recent times. Wait, I have this move. This might actually be winning a pawn. Because if the king defends, okay, if rook defends, I take everything. And I'll win b7. And there's a check, and then here... keeping the pawn defended. Yeah, I'm just going to abandon the g-pawn. I mean, these pawns should be much, much faster. Like, not even calculating. That's a nice move, preparing rook b4. Okay. A nice smooth game there. Second place. 27 minutes left and some change.
Quack.
Welcome back to Hey TJ. Happy 47 months with the quack. I'm getting a little bit tired, but trying to power through. Doing my best. Gukash D 2025. What a username. Joined a month ago. Let's be careful. Have a Catalan. Playing the Ray Robson variation. Yeah, this is one of the better lines, delaying the capture. Pretty sure I've had this position before, a handful of times. I could start with bishop a6, but eventually this will come. Have to take. Taking on d4 is kind of free pawn, right? Take. Being slightly greedy here. What happened to Gukesh A, B, and C? Yeah. No one knows. Take on B2. Take on B2. Let's do it. I don't think I'm playing the real Gukesh. Gukesh isn't this generous when it comes to giving away so much free stuff. Oh, there's Queen D4 though. So I'm not actually winning that much, but I will be up a pawn. Maybe I'll win another pawn. A knight's actually kind of stuck. If knight d2, I take and pin. Now I win the knight. Okay, safety first. Thank you to Danny, the $4.99 super chat. That's very kind. Is Eric going to Kazakhstan? No, I didn't make it, sadly. Maybe someday, though. Oops. What am I doing? Let's check. Okay, GG. Third place. It's not easy. 23 minutes left. Could be a close finish. Playing Catfish. I need all the berserking points I can get. I'm going to play a 2 knights. I want to set up the funny smother mate. Knight g5. Let's play this. I'm going to try and set up something. I do kind of allow this, actually. Yeah, that was not at all necessary on my part. I conceded the bishop pair, and now it's kind of just equal. What to do? Take, take. I really don't want to take that, but I have to. Queen d5 is a good move. Oh, but knight takes is a welcome sight. Huh. Taking too much time. I'm scared of knight b4 ideas. Yeah, I'm not so proud of what I've done this game. Really got nothing from the opening. We kind of skipped the middle game and went straight to the end game. But still a position I can work with. Bishop versus knight. Have to play quickly. And the goal is probably to break things open at some point. Yeah, sometimes it's a matter of making like just small improvements. Happy to get my pawns on light squares. Also, b6 is going to be a target. Okay. Crashing through. Again, maybe not the best technique. I do have a passed pawn. Rook e2, I play f3. Opponent wants knight e2, which I don't mind. Knight d2, a6. Knight takes rook a7. And then I'll queen. There's rook b2, but I can queen and have queen a7. Okay, this is nice. Okay. I made it to first place. Although I'm actually tied for first place. Tied with Juan Colombia. So it's still close. Got about 18 minutes to go. Never been to Colombia. There's a town slash city in Missouri called Columbia, which I also have never been to. Okay. What opening do I want to play? Okay, black's playing a Philidor, so against the Philidor I usually like to play this, well, okay, c5 is usually a welcome sight. I think I'll do my best to play positionally. That was actually a very positional game. Managed to give black this isolated e-pawn. That's really the main advantage for white in the position. Have to be a little bit careful with the d-file. I think rook e1 is okay. Wait a minute. Oh no, that was all fine, I think. I do have to be careful of like takes and bishop g5, which maybe black will try. Rook d1. It's a big trade. I probably should have just brought my bishop to e3. Yeah, I'm probably not better. There's still chances. There's still life in the position. Gonna have a slightly more active king. Oh, can I take? Wow, it's a king pawn ending. Probably no good. Take. B4, no. Okay, try this. So my main advantage is a more active knight and king. I'm threatening this to potentially win a pawn. There's a question from Sunny. Isn't Colombia right outside St. Louis? As far as I understand, it's about 2.5 hour drive from St. Louis. Although Google Maps probably knows best. It's the home of Missouri University. Okay, wait, I still gotta focus here. It's not easy. I'm up a pawn. Okay, let's trade. And this should be winning now. And black is going to be in Zugzwang. Yeah, this is Zugzwang, and black either has to lose a pawn or allow king e5. Now it's going to be more infiltration. Okay. That was nice. Nice finish. Got the endgame grind. And clear first now. Building some cushion. Lena's one win from leapfrogging me. There's a question, did you play USTA growing up? I played a few USTA tournaments. It's the US Tennis Association. Yeah, only a few in high school. I played for my high school varsity team. But it's been a while since I've played competitively. Okay, I'm playing Lena, so big matchup. We have a, what do we call this? Some kind of Veresov. It kind of transposes into Jobava London. Play e6. Yeah, e4 is a decent move. Actually not thrilled with this position. Take, take, take. Like b4 is coming. I feel like I have to take. Maybe knight d5. There's some justification for b5 discouraging c4. Slightly worse here. I'm gonna try and just fight. Queen b6, maybe queen c7. White's playing well. c5 doesn't really work. Yeah, it's actually really uncomfortable. Bishop f6. Cool. There. f5 maybe. As much as I don't want to play f5, I think there's more reason to play it. It prevents white from like destroying me on the king side. It does leave white with a very nice knight. But now at least I have easy play. Or maybe slightly easier play. Take, take. Ugh. It's still ugly. Bishop f6, I guess. Down a minute. g4 might be coming. That's still very ugly. Oh, that was... Actually, that's fine, I think. Yeah, white still has these plans of g4. Take, take. Problem is my bishop. I have to try this. Really? Yeah, white's still in control, but maybe I'm still surviving. This game could very easily determine who wins the tournament. Wow, does that work? Take? I don't think I mind this. I'm down a pawn, though. Bishop is still really bad. But I have this move. Back in business, baby. Yeah, very unfortunate blunder from white. Very fortunate for me, though. I'll go for the fork. It's actually impossible to prevent the fork. So it's a triple fork. Rook e1 is an attempt, but it still gets forked. Okay. Yeah, I was really suffering most of that game. Like most of that game was just torture. Gaining rating. Trying to fight my way back to 2600 as well. So time for, I mean, the next game might be the last game. It might not even count for the tournament. Let's play knight f3. I'm gonna play this tricky line. Oh, e5 is a very welcome sight. Huh. Is there a way to punish this though? Some b4 idea. This is a pretty thematic pawn sacrifice, as far as I know. It's kind of reminiscent of a Banco, like the Banco compensation, where there's no immediate tactics, but long term I'll have the diagonals, I have the files. Black will be under constant pressure. Have the sniper battery. Okay, I'm going for tricks. Knight g6 would be nice. This might actually be one of the best moves to work. Oh, maybe it doesn't work. Take. We'll still play this. Yeah, there's bishop e6. I take with check. I played this. Black is kind of fending off my pressure. Yeah, this whole knight maneuver probably wasn't that great for me. Yeah, the goal is to move the knight and attack the pawn. I see the comment from the magician who says, I hardly see you play Queen's Gambit. That's true, yeah. Usually when I play d4, I play London. It's not an opening I've adopted so much in like my serious repertoire. But I have nothing against Queen's Gambit. When I played the English more frequently, I would get Queen's Gambit positions as white, usually transposing. Okay, this is winning material. Can I win this game before the tournament ends? Might be difficult. Might be impossible if my opponent takes enough time. Eric, do you play any video games other than chess? And someone answered, it's in YouTube chat, Scrabble. Yeah, Scrabble is my main alternative video game to chess, if you can call it a video game. But I'm a big Scrabble fan. I played my first OTB Scrabble tournament last year, just outside St. Louis. I got an official Scrabble rating. I joined like the National Scrabble Association. Hoping to play again this year. I can claim victory in a few seconds. Oh, opponent's back? What? They just stalling out? Is Juan Colombia gonna pass me? Okay. No reason to be upset. I think I'm still winning the tournament. I do want to win this efficiently. I don't see any like easy ways to win bonds. What video games have you played before aside from Scrabble and chess, lol? GeoGuessr. I've played Among Us like once or twice. Very old clips on YouTube. Maybe one or two people remember. Wordle. Haven't done Wordle in a few days. Okay, this game is gradually wrapping up. Will I win on time? Looks like I'll win on time. Okay. It's over. I managed to win. Final game didn't count for the tournament, but had enough points. Thank you to Cole, MVNX.
Playing that right now as
oh, really? Nice. I should do a stream where I just take a break from chess and do non-chess things. Like GeoGuessr and Scrabble and other games. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. For those of you that maybe just joined and missed the announcement, click the link in chat. It's a pinned comment in both Twitch and YouTube chat. How's it going, Emberg? Oh no, my crewmates, yeah. Clip is somewhere on YouTube. But yeah, again, if you want free access to ChessMood, chessmood.com/Rosen, get 1 month for free. Get access to all their video courses, over 500 hours worth. And yeah, I'll be featuring them more in streams and videos to come. But it's time to probably get some rest. It's midnight. It's June 1st for me. Happy June. And yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow for some viewer challenge stream. So stay tuned. Oh, there's one final question. What earbuds do you have in? They're just Amazon basic earbuds. I think they were like somewhere between $5 and $10. But they work decently well. So on that note, good night, goodbye, and see you guys soon. Adios.